Hey everyone, just checking in with you. And yes, I'm about my outside walk for today. Just wanted to share some insights about my healing journey, and maybe they're appropriate to you. Maybe you can relate. So sometimes when you're going through your healing journey, there's a season of not being able to do the things that you once were able to do very easily. And that has been the case that I have been in that season. And when I started going to this particular method of stretching and face and neck massage, which is very intrusive, very painful. It's kind of like you get the work done so that your jaw, like my jaw was like locked in certain positions from trauma. And it's like when somebody gets in there and digs, there's such a sense of relief. And it's like, I finally felt like I could relax. And I know that sounds weird, but I had no idea the type and the amount of cortisol that I was hanging onto, and that I was in a constant fight or flight mode because of the trauma that I had been through. But I didn't realize to the extent until when those muscles in my face and jaw were finally released. It's like I finally felt like I could breathe fully, and I felt like my shoulders were dropping at a normal pace, and like that fight or flight was finally taken away. And then I felt all the space, in my neck, in my ability to move, my jaw, in my eating, just everything changed so quickly. And usually when you get the manipulation done on your face and your neck and different parts of your body, you're then going to be really sore for like the next 3 days to a week, because sometimes your skin is going to bruise because of the deep penetration that's going on. And also just, the best way to put it is that you've been released from these strongholds, this gripping that's been in your body. And then your body needs to rest and relax to be able to assimilate that you're not in a constant fight or flight mode. So you really need that time to just rest and allow the muscles to heal, and just rest, because they've been in this constant mode of like on high red alert. And like I said, I didn't realize the extent of the trauma that I had held in my body until it was finally released. And in this waiting period of allowing the body to heal and giving the body the time to rest and relax, obviously I'm used to lifting heavy boxes. I'm used to lifting different things for my business and unloading and unpacking, and I couldn't do any of those things. And they're like simple tasks for me, but like anything that was remotely heavy, and I mean like 5 pounds heavy, just felt so like, it just felt like it was like such a burden to try to, handle. And then that also deals with your strength, your ego, you're like, I can do this. And then all of a sudden it's like, you can't. You're in total weakness of just being and, accepting this new state, which is kind of like you're learning to be in your body again, but in a different way, because you're not holding on to all that tension that was once in your body. So it really truly is like a new awakening, and like letting go of the old and accepting the new, which is quite different. So if you are going through any type of deep massage, manipulation, deep stretching, or neck and jaw manipulation, you know, you understand, or if you're getting ready to go through that process, I'm just warning you, it's a process, but it is a great method of healing, and it really brings you to your knees. It really, it makes you have a different level of gratitude than you've had before, because then when all of that, those knots and, you know, muscles that were so tightened finally release, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like I have so much space in my body, and like I'm walking, and your neck doesn't just affect your neck, it affects everything. It affects the way that I walk, it affects the way that I carry myself, the way that I open up my chest. And it's like when you're like under that constriction of like your muscles all tight, it's like you're kind of crunching in, but then it's like all of a sudden you've got like your chest is expansive and your body is aligned again, and you're just like, wow, like how could I have been operating for all that time not in my power, but under this grip of trauma and pain and suffering? And once it's gone, it's like you really feel like a new person. So I highly encourage you that if you have not tried this stretching method or deep tissue massage and like cranial neck massage, and like if you have trauma, it really could be the solution for you. Now, again, I'm going to give all praise to God, and that means the God of Israel and Jesus, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit, because it is in my surrender to that power that I receive and claim my healing. So, you know, right now, as soon as I say that, the wind, the Holy Spirit's like totally here, present, hear it in the wind. So what I'm getting at is you have to claim your power, the righteous power. And as you claim that righteous power, God's going to lead you into the healing modalities, the right people, the right circumstances to give you the type of healing that you need based on your circumstances and based on your experience. And with me having a tremendous amount of trauma in my background and in my past, this was such a method that really is bringing me to a whole other level of being with myself and just getting back to joy. You know, I mean, the joy of the Lord truly, truly is a real thing when you really, really get it. So I encourage you to get it. And if you don't have it, I'd be happy to have a one-on-one with you and explain to you what's necessary and how you can receive it. So check out my links. Hope you have a wonderful, glorious day. Enjoy the weather.